to Broforce. I have actually played this a lot.
Let's go!
This was a game that I would play quite a bit on my dad's computer. And then I ended up buying it on Switch, and I have like 200 hours on it. So this is a very nostalgic game for me, and also one that I've played quite a bit. This is Rambro right here, in case you couldn't guess. A bro version of a character called Rambo. This one, I'm actually not entirely sure what I don't know, this guy's from the Rambo series. And, in case you couldn't guess. When I was a kid, I used to think that Command Bro... fly going around my head. I used to think he was, the main character from Predator, the very first Predator. But I don't think that's the case. So it'd be expect to see a lot of. Oh, that was Mr. T as well. I'm not sure what series he's on, but I probably five. Thankfully, I'm not playing Iron. I'm not worried about it. So it runs so much better on the computer than it does on the Switch. So everything's so much smoother. I'm also just playing on a much larger entirely sure how to do this, I guess. My goal is kind of, well, obviously part of my goal is to get all achievements, but also I want to get 4 save slots for each difficulty, because there's normal, which I'm playing right now, there's hard, and there's I'm always seeing new stuff. Impressive, honestly. But then there's Iron Bro, which the thing about Iron Bro is every character can only die once. Which you can see how that would end up being. I've actually beaten regular Iron Bro, but there's also a hard version, which I've been working on the Switch for quite a while. Decided I could probably make a YouTube series out of it. So, what's that? You can't start Iron Bro though until you have every bro unlocked, which requires a lot of unlocks. I can probably slow down. There's no reason for me to be going as quickly as I am. So you oh, I forgot these spawn. These are special operations. These don't actually show up in Iron Bro because they usually involve having only one character. You have 1 life. Hold on. These you only have 1 life to get through. They're usually not like super difficult. Just require you to go a little slower than you might usually do. Yeah, not really difficult. Just a lot slower than you might be used to. You don't have to do what I'm doing right now, but it makes it a lot easier. These also tend to give you unlock. So what this one would unlock the ammo crate to refill your special. Although I think they're they tend to just be flat out unlocked. flat out stay on lava. If you're wondering, the story of the game is our goal is to save all the pals, all the prisoner of war, as well as liberate all these countries. The pals are the guys in cages that we keep saving, that get the character unlocked and everything. But also, Satan is a thing. I don't think it's spoilers, I think it's flat out said in, probably like the description of the game. Also, we'll probably do a like kind of review video where I go through the entire game. Obviously, not yet, because I think I want to see the game get some footage first. When I do that, I'll go over enemy types, levels, and all that kind of stuff. But for the time being, I won't be doing that. I think it's so much smoother. I think it's just having a higher frame rate, which is nice. Although I think that guy's the guy. Whether or not I know a character is debatable, but oftentimes I might know where they're from. I also might notice that a lot of these characters are older movies and stuff. This game still has like a. Oh, that's right, we're not in hard mode. When you're in hard mode, there is a enemy that spawns right here. It's one of the exploding enemies, and he immediately just runs over here, falls, and explodes. So I've gotten very used to just kind of sitting and waiting for him to, I can't even look at this guy. Really, I usually don't. I can't remember though. Oh, this guy's Broforce from Die Hard. Die Hard series. It's Blade. I don't think I need to explain all of these. Some of them are a lot more memorable than others. Maybe not memorable, but characters are a little more known in today's day and age. I don't really need to go through get all the characters, really. Partially because I'm not playing. I don't think I need to explain everything, because some of the stuff just you should be able to make an educated guess as to how it works. I don't need to explain the differences between the red and the arrows. You should be able to make a guess. I also won't explain every enemy's attacks. That's kind of the problem with playing a game. You probably the video. It's not like discovering anything. It's more at this point I'm just showing how much I know of the game, I guess. It's actually from a fairly in black. I don't think I'll ever speedrun games, but I might. I like the game enough. Oh, we have a first boss coming up.
Helicopter!
You can speed through the cutscenes by floating, which is fun, but I'll show you a little something that you probably wouldn't know you can do. You know, die. Who would have guessed? You can stand here and then you can't move. Of course, the blade still hurts, which I think almost every level from here on out is gonna have a boss to it. We'll see except for a few levels. Also, what's special about this guy is his full value to a certain extent. This guy, I'm not gonna get I might. This guy actually has a reload mechanic, which makes him very good. See? His tools are like fairly kind of strong, although it's mainly the fact that they just have really good numbers. And he has teabag. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can. One thing you can't do is normally you get like seconds animation when knifing any character, but if you do it right before you land, you just slide along, and it makes it more reliable. Oh yeah, that ladder thing you jump onto at the end, coming down from the helicopter, freezes whatever frame you're on. So if you're like in the middle of shooting or anything, it pauses the frame that you're shooting. I'll see if I can give you a good image of it. Thanks on essential level. People die from these things, you know, these balls. People die from these. Don't get too caught. Oh, this guy's control is this. Nope, this. Called down air. And you're at so, yeah, you could just do the shooting animation. So there's a bang one. So do that. You get stuck in the there's some very interesting ways that gets done sometimes with certain characters looking very weird, depending on what frame you put them in. Or this one being loud and beautiful. That's a beehive. If you knock it down, you see these black bees. They'll chase enemies down and flat out like. Yeah, the dogs can eat people, and it will run themselves. Those guys will alert any of these guys, and will typically cause them to come down here, and also causes a lot more of them to spawn from those doorways. Those doorways can typically only spawn, they only spawn 3 enemies. So you'll never have to worry about more than that amount through the door. But obviously, if it doesn't look being no, I lost train of thought. Obviously, if you kill one will spawn. Also, there's that up there. Shoot missiles at you, and it's not great. He spawns like constantly. Hard off. Normally he'll just kind of like spawn a flurry of 4 like that. But in Iron Bro, he just doesn't win. He'll just fire. Oh yeah, and this guy's one. You probably didn't get a good look at it when I initially did it. But each I believe 5 or 6 missiles in a row. And then that's kind of special. This guy's special is pretty good. I mean, that. And he does cause other enemies to hit up. You just saw this big guy, smaller guy. Which is pretty. I should take a more interesting route. I also want to try doing a pacifist version of it, which would be very difficult to do. But it seems like it would be very fun. And if you destroy the bottom of it, they'll see you falling until they eventually just die out. The path I would usually go for Iron Bro is to go across the east. But I'll see. I'm trying to take a more interesting route. Also, yep, I'll start to go diversion. The easier one. I haven't played normal mode in quite a minute. This guy, you can give him the ability to deal with them, otherwise they're very sneaky. Very annoying to deal with. This guy's a flashbang, which you'll see. I'm actually not entirely sure if, when using the flashbang, whether or not the enemies actually shoot you, or if they kind of try to fail. Like they kind of around you and not actually hit you. Yep, there's this guy.
Terror Cannon!
This guy actually starts showing up as like a regular enemy later on. My strategy normally is to come down here, destroy this bottom. I might as well show you. Is to destroy this bottom. It's actually the strategy for a lot of stuff. Where you destroy this bottom. You come up here. You start mining your way. Well, this guy's this is a strategy that I think only works easy where you sit underneath him and normally that's not a strategy that works. But if you destroy the area underneath him, his weight will actually start causing him to fall through. And then when you hit the bottom of the map, it's an instant kill for enemies, bosses, and yourself. So that would just work like that. Done. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about the pause. We are on to another special stage, I believe. This is actually one of the only ones that you have to take it actually quick. Mainly because it's to teach you how to dash, I guess. But as you might be already able to tell, I already know how to dash. Easy peasy. Remember when I was trying that as a kid, it was shit. I never used mine. Still don't know what I have no clue what they do.
one, go!
Yep. There are a few ways to kill these guys before they actually attack those guys, but I did not have a character that could do it. I'll be honest, I don't remember where I left it. My family keeps interrupting me. Oh yeah, in case you couldn't guess, it's terrible. There's no reason for me to go here. I don't even do that in, I don't even do that. I'm just going my iron broke out. There's... Sometimes you're just kind of trapped and you're not entirely sure what you should do to get out of it. Majority of everyone's alive. Brodred, that was his name. I remember now. It was Brodred. Brodred, Rambo, and Brodred. I don't remember his name. Rambo, whatever Brodred is based off of, Predator. A surprising amount of characters from this showed up in Warzone. I only know that because I watched a lot of it. I was an avid watcher back when I loved Warzone. Well, I'm still an avid watcher. I just making it clear that I also watch this conversation. Robocop. Robocop thing is this. Fire it early by pressing the button again. Yeah. Yeah, he gets like invisibility or something. Yeah, I'm playing it a bit more roughly because of the Iron Throw. I don't feel a strict need to actually be careful. Yeah, let me show you something. You can do that though. I see. There are a bunch of ways to win the level seriously. The most easiest one is to just break the helicopter. There's also a glitch that causes helicopters to just immediately fall in your ass when you land at a checkpoint. And it's a really awful glitch because that causes it usually will cause one of your characters on Iron Bros to just die because there's no warning or anything. The thing will just suddenly fall, and that's it for your character. It's very annoying. A lot of melee characters can actually deflect bullets. not something you want to do a lot of times because I guess you could describe it. But it's something you haven't happened. If I hit there, I would have been fine. Yeah, stemming is a really good option. It counts in with dying. Still a very good thing regardless. I'm not thinking you're that low. Once we beat the fire stage after this, I'll probably end this video. That was fun. It was just gonna be a too long video. I will have to. Realistically, I could probably beat this entire game in one sitting if I fast enough. This game is not really long. That's partly why I played it. I guess that just means that the gaming cycle is very good. Also, it should be made clear that since I play on Switch, Switch does not have any custom levels or anything. Broforce does. Broforce on the computer does. Also, normally there is a big explodey guy here that will immediately come after here and explode. So if you go AFK on this level, you'll lose a bro, like immediately. And it's not anything you can do about it. I love that. I don't think it'll take any. Also, you can die to your own air strike. That's not possible. We do not have a boss here. It doesn't seem like we do. Just that guy. Which? Get it. It's the best way to deal with them too. Don't try to deal with them the other way. Come with me. So I just need as many of those as possible because live. I'll show you why in a second. Let me go beat the level. Instead of skipping past this ending part, we'll play go through. Time, and it gives you the amount of recipes you have until you next unlock. I think the final one requires an additional 106 recipes. That's for the Broforce Forever update. It takes so long.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not gonna do what I do. These fire loads are awful. They're actually awful. Does all not normally worth it to go about a game like this. It's so chaotic, you're very likely to die. Like I said, that guy's probably Terminator is probably used in a lot of speedruns. Because the way he works. Acrolium. This is from the Living Dead. Don't mind me, guys. I'm here to kill you guys. Honestly, even the quote-unquote strategies that I talked about in terms of Iron Bro, probably also worth it to do hard mode just because of how difficult it is. The only difference is Iron Bro, character side that I personally is kind of like hard mode or hard mode Minecraft. Oh yeah, yeah, the zip line is also very good. Bad one.
Rest in peace. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm out of here. I really need to play Warren. I don't really have it. Oh.
Rest in peace, bro. 3, 2, 1,
I don't really have it online. So, and my friends that I do have, while I do play online with them sometimes, I'm not very good at actually being. Yeah, let's quit. So I'm not able to play a lot of games, let alone all the games I want to play. That arcade. Why did that guy go so quickly? Holy cow. I don't think he normally go that fast. Alright. Let me show you exactly what I mean by strategy of causing one of the bosses to kill himself. I feel like those guys are running fast. I don't want to. Alright, we're gonna go get a little more. Be good. Here. Right over here. Should have name. Normally I would have destroyed a little more. But see, you don't need to fight him. Have him kill himself. It makes all of the almost all the bosses very easy. There's actually make the majority of
Operation.
We're gonna do this one and then I will be I'll end the video. Because
3, 2, 1, go!
honestly, I don't have a reason why I don't want to. Also, I love that this guy is here for secret operations and is actively using the bullshit. These are made, these special operations ones, actually specifically this one, are made significantly harder because they just recognize you. Or rather, gain the ability. Rather gain the ability. Get that. I want that. Alright. Oh, that one usually kind of explodes. Like I did. I can get all of them. If I do. Oh, I guess not. Let me just punch them again. Yeah, RC card. This is actually pretty good, and it's actually one of the ways you can finish the game really weirdly because it counts as a character. So if you pull out the RT cart, you can have it jump onto the ladder, and then the helicopter will fly away without it. Anyway, that'll be it for now. I hope you enjoyed me yapping a lot while playing this game. I don't know why you would. Maybe you did. Anyways, I will see you. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye. How do I end this?